Good morning here from Los Angeles, Valerie Milano, the senior editor of the Hollywood Times and with Aspiring Magazine. And I'm so glad to have my guest and my friend here to join us. I'm going to have her introduce herself. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks, Val. And yes, we've been friends for many, many years. So happy to be on today and talk about. I'm the executive producer of a movie called Show Her the Money, and we're going to be screening that to a day of, it's called the Triple Header Day of Women's Empowerment Movies on October 11th, kicking off LA Tech Week. So this is with the city of West Hollywood, and we are super excited to be being shown, Show Her the Money, along with the movie Lily, which maybe you've heard about, is about the Lily Ledbetter story, which led to the Lily Ledbetter Equal Pay Act that Obama turned into law. And also followed by the third movie, which is The Making of 9 to 5, which features, of course, Jane Fonda and other luminaries like Lily Tomlin and Dolly Parton. So it's going to promise to be an amazing day of these back-to-back movies with a breakfast, lunch, and a luncheon networking. The first 100 people that buy tickets are actually going to get our number one best-selling book called Show Her the Money, and it's about the riveting stories of the women in the movie, but also the people that helped make the movie possible. I realized how extraordinary each of their stories were, and I thought, oh my gosh, this will make a great book. Already number one bestseller, and probably by the time this airs, the paperback will be out also. So yeah, you can find that on Amazon. Show Her the Money.
Love it. I love it. Thank you, Catherine. Now you've answered all of my questions. So no, I'm just kidding. Um, so, what change do you hope that attendees will feel as they move from screenings, panels, networking, and the awards?
You know, this is a day to lift everybody up. It's a tough time. I started She Angel Investors many years ago because I realized that women needed support, especially entrepreneurial women and men. I mean, we all need that support when we're in the entrepreneurial seat. And also that people needed a lot of inspiration about how do they become an investor in this space of angel investing and in venture capital. So when I heard that women get only 2% of venture capital funding for their ideas and innovations. I was like, oh my God, we have to make a movie. And that's when Show Her the Money was born, because I do believe it is film and television that helps change culture, right? So we had to get that movie out there. We took it on a 100 city tour around the world. It continues to be shown around the world. And we are so happy to be coming back to Los Angeles October 11th to kick off LA Tech Week with the other two movies I just mentioned. So it's going to be a day to lift everybody up. Hey, it's a tough time out there. And so we have to find the positivity in it. And we know lifting our mass conscious together, getting people in a room that are fired up and brilliant in this space of investing and creating in the entrepreneurial world. We need to all come together because we're stronger together in community. And so that's why we've made this one of a kind event of these back-to-back women's empowerment movies to bring people together and enjoy the arts. I think the arts are what really storytelling, engaging storytelling is what lifts people up. And that's what that day is going to be all about.
So, how did the collaboration with the city of West Hollywood come together, and what makes this the right home for opening LA Tech Week?
Well, the city of West Hollywood is one of the most progressive in the country, and they tend to be trendsetters. Like whatever happens there, then happens in other cities. People look to them for what's the next new thing that's happening. And so the members of the board there, John Erickson and all of the other board members of the West Hollywood City Council, the council members, I should say, have been so supportive. I've been doing this for 10 years with the city of West Hollywood, maybe longer, putting on women's empowerment events. And so this is just a next new iteration of what we're doing this time with back-to-back movies, because we find that that's exciting and fun and connective, gives us a lot to talk about, a lot to share, a lot to identify with. And so the city's just always been super supportive of these events.
So give us a sneak peek at the after screening panels, like who's on stage and what tough questions are you ready to tackle?
Yeah, so people affiliated with the films will be there. I know the producers of all the films are going to be after the after panels, Rachel Feldman, Gary Lane, Camille, and the others that were involved with those films, and then the ones involved with Show Her the Money. I will be there myself as executive producer, along with Don LaFrida and Diana Greschek, and also Emmy Award-winning actress Sharon Gless, who's been an integral part of our movement. With her trailblazing background with Cagney and Lacey and Queer as Folk, she is such a dynamo to have involved with our film, and she will be there. She's actually going to be getting an award that day. And for those that sign up now, the first 100 people, like I mentioned, are going to get a copy of our book, which Sharon did the foreword to. And you'll get to read about the 30 or so people all involved in this movement and in this movie, Show Her the Money. And so when you get your ticket, you come between 9 and 10 that morning, and we will all be there to sign your book. You'll get the book complimentary with your all-day pass ticket, and then you get to go to the movies, the breakfast networking luncheon, and be there for the awards and all the excitement of just being in a room full of really brilliant, like-minded, enthusiastic people. And I think we all need to be doing that, putting ourselves in a room like that, where you're with powerful entrepreneurs and investors, and surrounding yourself with people that lift you up.
Yeah, we're talking about timing, and the breakfast mixer is from 9 to 10 a.m., and the luncheon is baked in as well. What's your advice for first-time networkers to turn a handshake into a real ally or investor intro?
I think one of the key takeaways, Val, is that um, I don't think you should pitch somebody the minute you meet them. If you think they're an investor, don't give them your 1 minute pitch right up front. I would get to know them. People do business with people they enjoy. Remember, people don't remember what you say, they remember how you make them feel. And so it's so important to strike a connection before you even start talking about what your business is. Likely, if they feel connected to you, they will then say, well, tell me about your business or your product or your idea. So I think that's the best piece of advice. It's all about connecting and attracting funding, not going after funding. I lost your sound.
That's why we edit this. Um, we talked a little bit about Sharon Glass and her award. What are the award categories this year, and what kind of contributions or milestones are you spotlighting?
These are really legacy awards, and also just visionary achievement awards that we'll be giving. And so Sharon's in particular, what a legacy, that she's leaving. Here she changed the face of television for women, her and Tyne Daly, when they were the very first women to be cast as leads in a drama series, and then went on this whole national women's movement, changing the face of television for women. And then here she is now, all these years later, aligned with us, trying to help change the face of the inequity in venture capital. And so, for all of her work, her decades of work, her legacy really is that she has helped change the face of now venture capital for women by bringing attention to it. And that's why we're so glad to have her involved in this event. Rachel Feldman will be there, the director of the movie Lily, another award-winning film with Oscar-nominated actress Patricia Clarkson playing Lily Ledbetter. Fabulous movie, really engaging. Wonderful to hear about this story of how this woman did not get paid the same as men, went and fought for women to have the same equal pay, and then Obama, of course, signed that into law as something, a piece of history that everybody should know about, and also just a dynamic story. And then, of course, the making of 9 to 5, talking about how it was for women back in the day that were just, told all you can be is a secretary and then not being paid, but yet doing all the work. And then the evolution into what it is today, but also addressing how, in some ways, a lot has not changed. So it's looking at history and the present with all three movies, and they all three will educate people in an inspiring way that they will walk out knowing more than when they walked in, and feeling empowered by knowing it. That is the power of film and the arts, right?
Yes, absolutely. For founders and funders attending Tech Week, one concrete action that you would want them to take within 30 days after October 11th.
After October 11th, we would love for them personally, for Show Her the Money, to learn more about venture capital and why it's so important for more women to invest in these alternative investments, and for men to have that takeaway as well. And for men to see what a great investment women entrepreneurs are. They tend to be more profitable. They tend to exit earlier. They have so many pluses of why you would want to invest in women. And to also have them walk away knowing that this is an alternative asset class they absolutely need to invest in, not just to build wealth, although of course that's important, but to make an impact and leave a legacy. And so I'd love for them to walk away taking action, to learn more about venture capital and actually taking the action of investing in it.
So, to switch gears a little bit, how are you making the day welcoming to like first gen, underrepresented, or budget conscious attendees? Pricing, scholarships, volunteer slots, accessibility, what?
Yes. Well, with the city of West Hollywood, we always allow them to do some free tickets for people that cannot afford it. So that's number one. They would contact the city. Um, we've made the tickets affordable, in that so much comes with the all-day pass, the breakfast and the lunch, the free Show Her the Money book that they can get signed between 9 and 10 that morning with our executive producers. And so seeing all three movies. So very priced very competitively and affordable. And then after September 15th, people can buy individual tickets to the movies if there's just like one or two they want to see. But I think the power is going to be in coming and experiencing the entire day from 9 to 5 in an incredible energy packed room. But every single one, I'm proud to say, Val, every single one of our films in every country and state that we have screened in has been full of diversity. So we are attracting young and old, people of all nationalities, LGBTQ, of course. And so it's welcoming to everybody, and everyone is going to feel that. And so everybody's welcome.
Yes, so tell our readers and our viewers, how can they reach you? How can they get a ticket? How can they reach out to anyone at She Angel? Let us know that right now.
Sure. So, Show Her the Money movie is on Instagram, and we're also Catherine Gray. I'm on LinkedIn, and we have the links to the for you to be able to attend October 11th. Val, I'm sure you'll be putting that into the readership as well. There's links to buy those tickets. And you can find us on our website, showherthemoneymovie.com, and also my sheangelinvestors.com. Lots of free resources on both of those. I also do the Invest in Her podcast, which a lot of people enjoy because every week I have on interesting guests in this arena. They're either founders or funders, and work on putting them together. But we provide all of these free resources on both of those websites.
Great. Thank you so much, Catherine. It's a pleasure to know you, to be your friend, to be your compadre, to be your colleague. I'm a happy She Investors member. And don't forget, tickets are limited. So arrive by 9 to 10 in the morning for the breakfast mixer and the book signing. And we're the Hollywood Times today and aspiringmagazine.com. Our YouTube channel is the Hollywood Times Official. Thank you again so much. And we will see you Saturday, October 11th.
Thank you, Val.
All right. Have a great rest of your day there in Sacramento. Okay. Bye bye.